I know Chigs is in here recording or some shit.
No Chid Smooth in here, right? So whatever you say,
you know, Chig gonna have everything up there.
whatever you say, Chid's gonna be on YouTube with it, man. I like you.
So yo, he said, "Oh, nobody take." We talking about bum ass Pat Beverley, like
ain't no bum. Defensively, he always played deep. Like he always missed on the defensive end.
That's it. That's like saying. That's like we talking about basketball, the overall of basketball right now. So let's say we talking about life. We talking about success in life and getting money, and you like, but fight though. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, I ain't gonna lie. That don't got nothing to do with getting money, success. You know how much money Chris Paul made off of basketball? Chris Paul is a top 5 point guard ever. Pat Beverley shouldn't open his fucking mouth. He can't talk. Pat Beverley not a top 100 point guard. He don't even got no opinion in point guards in basketball. He not a top one, but that show you like the world that we in right now. Like Patrick Beverley could talk crazy about Chris Paul and then get a million people entertain that and even think that's not no argument. Is that who you picking, Chris Paul or Pat Bev?
Chris Paul.
But a million watch Pat Beverley talk about. But if you ask him, who they taking, and they're taking Chris Paul though.
He not comparing himself though. He's good at guarding these point guards. He's top point guards.
He ain't good at guarding Chris Paul. He ain't never been good at guarding Chris Paul.
He one of the best.
What do niggas be talking like? That shit don't be making sense.
Probably because you feel like
you'll literally have a nigga that don't got $1 to his name, like dead ass, like his bank account. What do he say? $450. Or you want to be greater than that? Fuck it. His bank account say $7,000. Talking about a nigga that's eclipsed him. Eons and eons.
In the conversation.
You shouldn't even want to have an opinion. If I ain't where I want to be, I don't even got no opinion on nobody else.
He really was just big by Steph Curry.
That's the word fucked up part.
You don't hear nobody that's really getting money. Like the more money you get, the less opinion you got. Unless it's some political shit or something. You know what I mean? Like some Black Lives Matter. That's when you speak up. But some niggas getting money ain't.
But honestly,
I'm not about to be talking about you niggas.
That's not like a personal thing he got with Chris Paul. Nigga pushing him after the game and shit.
Of course it's personal, nigga, because you flourishing and you're better than me. And what the fuck? I get $1 million a year. You get 13 million. I'm not saying that's the numbers, but it's probably something like that. Like, yeah, I got something to say about this nigga because y'all dick ride this nigga and call this nigga a point guard. And hey, here I'm a point guard too.
That's bad characteristic though. Yeah, ain't supposed to give a fuck about that.
Of course it's bad. If you could sit and talk about a nigga for 10, 12 hours.
That's bad.
Or even have a full block, like, yeah, that's bad characteristic traits.
Wow. That nigga CP like the president of the NBA, some shit.
The players
association. What the fuck he talking about?
We're not talking about a nigga talking down, like let's say CP. If CP talking shit, Pat, like, I ain't saying I respect it, still both can talk shit. If CP talking to Pat, nigga, you ass, that's a little more merit behind that.
Yeah, he just came out of nowhere. He leads his dick ride Steph Curry.
You're not even in the playoffs right now.
Every team he touched, he was an asset and went to the playoffs. Bro.
Every team he touched, he made the playoff team.
Every team he touched.
And he changed that. He changed the franchise around.
Every team he touched. Every team he touched.
Yeah. Cause man, top 5 point guard.
Y'all niggas, you know how I'm learning? The internet period attract a certain type of person. Like you got just the internet period. Anybody that wanted to be on social media period, like, is a certain type of person. Whether it's positive, negative, a certain type of person. Like, it's just weird people out this motherfucker. Like, it's just weird people out there. Like, you'll really catch yourself having a conversation like about Pat Beverley. Like right now, we weird. We just had a 7-minute conversation about Pat. It's no conversation. We all should have laughed at that and it went back to regular life. It's nothing to talk about with Pat Beverley and Chris Paul.
That shit should be having shock value. That's why they be saying shit like that.
Saying shit for shock value. Yeah. Should be lit for a week and then it's gone. And then they on to the next thing. That's stupid.
You can't go Chris Paul, so I don't even know where you going.
Man, that nigga, he cool. He can play D. That nigga is ass.
Nah, he ain't ass, though. He been his game this year.
He's ass.
He ain't ass, man.
Yo, he not.
He just ain't on full level. Nowhere near. He ain't ass, though.
Yo, if you're not top 100 in something that you do, you ass.
Just be humble.
You're not top 1. Like, we talking about, he not top 100 point guard ever. Yeah. Not top 100. Right. Like that's what I don't like. That's what I don't like about motherfuckers. Not you, just in general. It's like, at what point? Like, where's the separation line?
He's one of the best. He's one of the best perimeter defenders.
You just gonna keep talking about defense?
I'm just saying that's a poor part of the game, my nigga.
It's
That's
a great part of
the
it, but it's
game.
mad other points. You got rebounds, assists. You got
He get assists.
you got plus minus. Like you got mad shit.
You gotta score the win.
You talking about he get assists?
You gotta score the
You gotta score the win.
Man, Chris Paul might got
Yeah,
3
that
times
is
his
crazy.
assists.
You gotta score the win. As long as that shit
Nah,
say
defense.
Some
You gotta
hate
stop
as long as that shit say 0-0.
Man, defense
Nobody
matter
won.
too, but you're not about to sit here and have no conversation. Just keep bringing up defense. Like
You right about everything you saying, but Pat Bev ain't no pushover though. Like you saying,
he's
yeah.
ass.
He sound just like
Nah,
Stephen A. Smith, a hating ass black nigga.
Sound like a hating ass black nigga like Stephen A.
sound-
Yeah, you Stephen A.
sound
ugly.
like black.
He ass.
He's not ass.
The proof is what's
He ain't
somebody
all
Google
that.
somebody Google his career stats.
Fuck his stats. What he
How you gonna say?
made?
How you gonna time out? Time out. This what I mean right here. This what I don't like right here. This what I don't like right here. This is like arguing with internet people right here. This nigga said fuck his stats. The stats is all that's left. Like listen, time out. When your career is over, all that's left is your stats. We're not gonna be able to see every game. We're not gonna be able to see nothing. What's left is your stats. Y'all niggas want to step over nigga views, step over nigga assists, step over nigga.
So what you remember Scottie Pippen for?
Huh?
What you remember Scottie Pippen for?
He was nice.
Scotty was nice. Scotty's a top 75 power forward ever. Scotty's a top 20 power forward ever. What do you remember Scotty for? Rings.
Hold on. So Pat Bev averaged 9 points a game.
What's his point score?
Hey, Bird, he averaged what? He averaged 9 assists a game. He averaged,
like how many points?
man, he averaged 9 assists. He averaged 9 points, 4 assists. He averaged 9, 4, and 4. That's not even 10 points.
He's not a top 10 player.
I'm gonna go to his career.
Alright, so look, you say he not a top 10 man, nigga
He's a
ass.
top tier defender.
That's it.
And defense is half of the game, my nigga.
His
For real.
career high was 26 points, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Look at your man. You arguing a loss cause like that, like you sound like these internet niggas, bro. Nigga averaged 9, 4, and 4. A nigga just got 30 back to back 2 times. And niggas will sit there and listen to a blog that he talking about. Why am I listening to you? I'm gonna sit here and listen, watch this on TV, and you average 9 points a game for your career, your whole career.
Just kick their ass too.
Y'all be listening to anybody. Anybody. Niggas listen to anything, bro. I'm not listening. I've never seen that blog. I heard niggas talking about it. I'm not clicking no blog that say Pat Beverley talks like bashes Chris Paul. That's stupid. When you fill your mind with ignorance, you become ignorant. I'm not clicking some, like, niggas really go for shock value. I'm not clicking some of that shit. Like, that's what I mean about
Clickbait.
that's how you know some fans don't be fans. No funny shit. Like you got fans that are like jumping my DM and be like, yo, you seen the blog that such and such said, or you seen what this nigga said. You're not really a fan. You're not really a fan. You here for entertainment. You want me to say something back. You're not a fan. Suck my dick. Get out my DM. You're like, oh, my fault. You feel me? Like, nah, I was just trying to tell you, you're not a fan. Why you over here telling me what somebody said about me? Like, imagine a nigga walking up to Chris Paul like, yo, Pat Beverley said, and Chris Paul know he do everything better than that nigga.
That nigga Chris
Oh,
Paul.
man. Give me, if you asking me, bro, life is about 80-20, bro. Ain't nobody about to be perfect, bro. I'm taking Chris Paul 80.
I'm taking him.
I'm taking Chris Paul.
You not about to act like
You telling me you gonna minus, like, you gonna lose?
Set up on the bench though.
Yeah, Pat Bev. If they on the same team, Pat Bev is gonna be on the bench every time.
Yeah,
Twice on Thursdays.
That's a fact.
What we talking about?
I'm just saying.
You taking John Morant? You taking mad niggas over him? You taking
a lot of point guards.
Damian Lillard, Kyrie, Chris Paul, everybody. So why are we talking about you taking everybody over him?
Because
Why? I got a question.
My best chance.
I got a question. Why Kyrie ain't never said nothing like that about nobody? Why Damian Lillard? Why Damian Lillard ain't never said nothing about that? Like, why Damian? Okay, why Damian Lillard ain't never said nothing like that about nobody?
Cause they don't gotta do that. They in a different space. They solidify.
Niggas don't give a fuck.
He is. That's what I'm saying. They already there.
So why the niggas that really be wilding and really like step, like why they don't never be?
Because they got time to do that. You got time to think about that. You feel me? Think about let me say this online. You feel me? Them niggas.
That's funny.
It be losers.
That's what I'm saying.
It be losers.
That's a good
You
brand.
right about it. You right about everything. I'm saying he ain't ass.
No, he is ass. He asked for even making a statement.
He has making a statement.
He asked for making especially when you know, like, if I know I could go on Google, I know I could go on Google and look up what I've done. I know I'm ass. I know I'm ass. That's what make you ask for the statement. Like when you just big enough prior to the statement and you just talking about Pat Bev, we like, oh yeah, he a professional player. We gonna show him love. But once you make that statement, you ask because you're not in the space to even make that statement.
Going against a lot of the best players on the East team.
Yeah, fuck up a nigga head. That's all he did.
For a nigga to be that small.
He breaking niggas' knees and shit. He almost killed Russell Westbrook. That nigga ass. Get the fuck out of here.
He really is trash.
If we talking about NBA point guards, it ain't that nigga in the world that's about to start an NBA team around. If you say, yo, you yeah, he start.
Yeah, he start.
You gotta start your team. You gotta start your team around a point guard. Ain't nobody in the NBA in the world except his mother saying I'm starting around Patrick Beverley. Only his mother gonna start her team with him as point guard. Nobody in the world known to man in the history of man is starting a point guard their team with Patrick Beverley. None. Even if I want to go defense, and we talking about you ever in the NBA, even if I want to go defensive point guards, I'm taking Gary Payton. Like I can name mad point guards that play. Like no, like why are you talking about that, man? Shut up. Go practice.
Take Ben Simmons over Pat Bev.
You gotta start telling niggas.
About to hold you. That's my boy. I'm taking Ben Simmons.
We're not about to have this conversation. Now y'all stupid. Now y'all wild.
Over Pat Bev.
What? I'm talking about defense. We talking about defense.
Over Pat Bev. I'm talking about Pat Bev. That's all I'm talking about.
Y'all shut up.
So
you would pick Pat Bev over Ben Simmons.
Today, right now, if I had to go play basketball right now, today, I'm taking Patrick Beverley over Ben Simmons. Off heart alone. I don't give a fuck how tall Ben Simmons is. I don't give a fuck what he do. I don't give a fuck what he did at LSU. I don't got nothing against him. He ass. He's a bitch. He's a bitch. You can't teach him.
I thought he wasn't really injured, right?
You can't teach hard. You can't teach hard. Some niggas, you cannot teach hard. You can't teach hard. Because he's a bitch.
Supposedly he hurt, but I just think he just don't want to play.
Yeah, that's what I thought was happening in Philly, but then I thought he left, so he good.
And I mean in the basketball sense too, because I don't like outside. I'm talking about inside. Like I don't know him as a person. I'm talking about inside the sport. He's a bitch. I'm not taking you bugging. Like I don't like Pat Bev for what he said about Chris Paul, but I'm not taking no fucking Ben Simmons over Pat Beverley is a whole engine. He's an engine to a team. When when we talk about it, if I got to choose between, I'm talking about if we got to choose between these two.
Nah, but he really be a spark to a team.
Ben Simmons over Pat Beverley. That's it.
So he wasn't doing his thing.
I'm taking Diana Taurasi over Ben Simmons.
Just keep it being. Was he doing his thing?
Ben Simmons.
What's he doing his thing?
I'm taking Candace Parker over Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons on point. He's a
fuck. What's Pat Bev doing his thing in Minnesota this year? Right or wrong?
He got bad basketball.
Okay. He
got bad. I can name mad niggas that was doing their thing. Alvarado from New Orleans, the Spanish nigga, was doing his thing.
Hell no. He was just doing that little goofy shit. Little goofy to go get the ball.
Alvarado was doing his thing. Like it's mad niggas that it's easy to do your thing. We talking about great. We talking about greatness. We talking about greatness compared to regular, bro. Like some niggas be regular. Like why you talk so much and you regular? Pat Beverley is a regular NBA player. He's a nigga that's gonna keep a job.
Reach that level.
He's never gonna be top nothing ever.
So when you starting your team off with
point guard? Right now, who I'm starting my team off with? Luka.
I love Kyrie, right? What?
What?
I think it's two.
That nigga's a point guard. I'm starting Luka at point. That's what I'm starting
with Kyrie or Ja.
That's why I'm going with Kyrie.
I'm Luka. My next Luka than Ja.
Ja is going crazy.
I'm taking Luka than Ja. I ain't gonna lie. Luka that's Suka. I'm starting my team. If I could get a point guard, give me Luka.